What is good, people? What is good, people? We are back with another live stream. Everyone, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay locked in. The transfer window is over. And what an interesting deadline day it was. What an interesting deadline day it was. We got over 25 people watching right now. Everyone, make sure to hit that like button. Staffy's going to be joining me here in a second. Oh, man. Where do I begin, man? Where do I begin? I think I'll start with just talking about um, how I think we did in totality from a Manchester United perspective. Um, I think it was a good window. I think it was a good window. Was I happy with the ending of the window? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I'm not going to let that deter me and blind me from what I think was still a good window. The Sancho thing we're going to discuss. Staffy's going to hop on here in a second. And we'll break that down. But if I'm to grade this window right now, a first window, just about 20 deals done. I think I got to double check how many we actually ended up doing. I think we did right. I think we did over 20 deals this summer. Ingoings, outgoings, people who left as free agents, people we sent out on loan, people we sold, people we brought in. It was over 20 deals. So that was a very productive window, in my opinion. You feel me? I do not like the last deal we did. And I'll explain my reasoning why. You feel me? Shout out to Luke Craftman, man. Big up to you as well. Much love, much love. Man, it's been a crazy day. I was supposed to stream earlier. But it was just a hectic Friday, which is normally crazy for a break, right? It was a hectic work day. And I had to crash. I knew, listen, if I don't get some rest now, my stream will not go well. So I need to rest up, make it a late night stream for those of you who are watching from overseas. You feel me? And yeah, let's have a good one, man. So obviously, guys, I'm not in my home office, so bear with me. You feel me? I'm not gonna have any graphics and stuff like that, but we'll just talk about the last deal we did. So Manchester United. This is Fabrizio Romano. Breaking news: Jadon Sancho to Chelsea. You saw the thumbnail. Loan deal with an obligation to buy clause agreed between the clubs. Sancho already said yes as he wanted Chelsea move. Deal now agreed between all parties. Man United accept the proposal and deal is now set to be signed. If we look a little further, the numbers we're seeing is obligation to buy clause for Jadon Sancho to Chelsea from Man United is around 25 million pounds. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to be earning 120K at Chelsea. I think that's what I saw, which is a significant downgrade. I don't know if that's 100% true. I gotta double check that, but huge pay cut for somebody who's a mercenary. Huge pay cut for somebody who's apparently a mercenary. You feel me? What it is. It is what it is. Listen, I know a lot of people on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. A lot of people know that I like Jadon Sancho as a player. I think he's a very good player. I just think he's unfortunately not been able to hit the heights at Manchester United due to chaos around him. I think when you put a player like that in chaos, he's not going to thrive. And he's not listen, he's not the first person to not hit the heights, as great as Paul Pogba was. And as good as I think he actually was at Man United, even though I don't think he was at his best, didn't hit the heights. Di Maria, Lukaku, Alexis Sanchez, there's just a bunch of players we've signed that never reached the level that we saw them at for their previous clubs. So this is not an anomaly. I think my frustration is that he hasn't been given opportunities over the last season plus when we've struggled in the positions that he occupies. That's really what's frustrating to me. It really has. It's less about. Oh, Jadon just has to play and he can't be dropped or whatever. The thing is, the people that have been playing in his positions have not been playing well. And it's just the truth, or they're young, like a Garnacho, and they're not ready for this level. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I'm listen, I like Garnacho. I think I like Garnacho more than a lot of people, right? But I don't think he's a week in, week out. He shouldn't be playing 30 plus games on the spin ever, 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 ever. Would he? Would he do that at Real Madrid? Would he do that at Real Madrid? Would you see let's say Garnacho was a Real Madrid prospect. Do you ever think he'd get 30 games on the spin? And that's my frustration is we scored 58 goals in the Premier League last season. I think it was 57 the year before. Maybe I'm swapping the two, but 58 goals, 57 goals. And people will tell me, oh, well, it's the midfield. So are you telling me Bruno's the problem? Oh, but our forwards don't score enough chances. So are the forwards the problem? It's a circular loop. It's a circular loop. So when I ask the questions, okay, why aren't we scoring goals? People will say, oh, well, it's the midfield. It's not our forward. Some people will say, oh, it's our okay, so let's say it's the midfield. All right, then what's up with our forwards? Because I don't think our forwards are good enough. And then some people will tell me, well, oh, well, Marcus scored 30 goals that season, so we have to keep persisting with him. Or Garnacho's young, right? And he's talented, and we just have to keep persisting with him. No. The fact of the matter is we're not scoring enough goals. Like, I don't like what's our I know we're 2 games in, but our goal differential 0. Like, like it's just I don't think people understand how not up to snuff our attacking players are. And this isn't just eye test stuff. This is just raw numbers. 58 goals in a season. Let that sink in, guys. 58 goals. We had a negative goal differential last season. If we were scoring tons of goals, let's say we finished in 8th and we were scoring tons of goals, but we just were conceding our defensively, which we were still poor defensively last season. But it was a basketball game and we were just scoring 2 to 3 goals every game. That's not the case. We don't score goals. We don't score goals. So why isn't he getting opportunities? That was my frustration with the whole situation. That's really what it is. It's not about, oh, Sancho just has to be a Man United player and it's really not. I promise you people, it's not that. I promise you people, it's not that. You feel me? Let me get in the comments. Shout out LGH, Neverson 100, Shakeem _vibes. I'm so frustrated with the Sancho situation, bro. You and me both, 100%. X3. Yeah, man, it's the same thing. Like it's just that's the stuff. And to make it matters worse, he went to Chelsea, bro. Somebody directly competing with us, for a top 4 spot. Directly competing with us for a top 4 spot. Listen, if he doesn't do well at Chelsea, I will hold my hands up and clip this right now. If he doesn't do well at Chelsea, I will hold my hands up and say I was wrong. I will say I was wrong. I will. Like, I promise you I will. But do I think he's going to do well? Probably. With the players and the talent around him, he's probably going to do well. Um, what do y'all think about the situation, man? I'm talking a lot, but what do y'all feel about the situation? We have over 60 people watching. Really appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay locked in. You feel me? You see that even though it's a little late, I'm still every day I'm posting. So every single day I'm posting. I'll be posting tomorrow. I'll be doing the match preview tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit late, obviously, but we're still going to get it done. It don't matter. You feel me? Next week, literally after the Liverpool game, we're going to be going into NFL mode. So a lot of you guys stay, if you don't know a lot about the NFL, this is a perfect time to learn. This is your perfect time to learn about the NFL. So lock in with me. I'm not fussed about Sancho leaving. I just don't get why ETH never gave him a fair chance. This is literally it. This is literally it. This is my challenge with it is it adds more pressure to our forwards. It adds more pressure to the likes of Ahmad and Xerxes because now they have to score 70 plus goals this season. They have to. We can't be back to 58, 60 goals in a season while the likes of Arsenal and City are in the 90s or something like that, something crazy like that. Plus 20, their goal differentials in the 20s and 30s sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the frustration. Why not just swallow your pride and do what's best for the team? 100%. At least a squad player. You telling me he can't be a squad player? He couldn't have been a squad player? Like, why wasn't he in the squad the first two games? McTominay was in the squad and we sold him. You feel me? That's like the frustrating part. And then let me pull up that ETH quote real quick. Let me pull up that ETH quote real quick because this man said he thought he just lies. Like, why even say that he's gonna stay when you know he's gonna go? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. There's no reason to do that. Literally no reason to do that. Why even say, "Oh, I think he's going to stay?" I just do not understand it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find this quote really quickly. Xerxes and Ahmad are our only hope. I don't care. I fear Ahmad going to be the next scapegoat. I am worried Ahmad's going to be the next scapegoat. You're 100% right about that. I I don't even know. Let me pull up this quote real quick. My bad. What's my brother's name? Yeah. Yeah, not even coming off the bench is crazy. Um, I think he hasn't been great for us overall, but I thought he had a pretty good performances in between. Yeah, of course he had good performances. It's just that the GA wasn't there, so people just automatically assume he's doing nothing, which is just not the case. There's games where he performed well and maybe we didn't win. He kept it simple, did the right things, made the right decisions. People are saying he's too safe. I think we need more players who keep the ball. We need more players who know how to keep the ball under pressure, under duress, and he does that well. So yeah, it's crazy. I found the comments, by the way. Eric Ten Hag on Sancho's future. As far as I know, I expect him to stay. Yeah, we are happy with him. We need a good squad. We have to play many games until January. After the break, we play every third day, so we need options. Okay, if so one, that's clearly wasn't true. That was a lie. I don't know why he said that when he literally knows that the kid was going to leave. Makes no sense. And then the second thing is, okay, cool. He's gone. I am fine. I will be okay. I'm a Manchester United fan at the end of the day. I'm looking forward. I am looking forward. But with that being said, we better score goals. We better score goals. Like, we better score a ton of goals this season. And I'm being deadly serious. Or I'll keep harping about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we didn't even get an attacker, and that was another thing. Like the Sterling thing. Listen, I didn't want Raheem Sterling, but I'd rather have Sterling than nothing. Like, seriously, no joke. I'd rather have Sterling than nothing. ETH is professional liars. Nothing surprises me. Yeah, bro. He's something, man. The guy is the gaslighter in chief, bro. He's the gaslighter in chief. Makes no sense to me, man. Gaslighter in chief. But we'll table Sancho for now. I think if we look at the deals, I'm gonna pull up FootMob real quick and look at the deals that we did. Again, back to United in totality, guys. For those who are coming in, also make sure to hit the like button, guys. And in totality, I think we did good. I did. I was proud. I think getting in Delict, getting in Mazraoui, Xerxes, I think those were all really good deals, right? Offsetting a lot of contract wages. Even from a Sancho perspective, we're offloading a lot of wages. That's a good thing from a books perspective. It was always going to be a sell to buy window, an opportunistic window, not one that where we're going to make any big moves. I don't even think we're going to make any big splashes. Maybe even next summer. I think depending on where we land, right? I don't think we'll make a big. I think it'll just be consistent. Bring in good players, bring in good players, bring in good players, and then eventually you make the splash. You feel me? So, actually, real quick, let's look at transfers. Here we go. Obviously, we brought in Ugarte. A lot of people are excited about that. A lot of people are iffy about it, right? $52 million. I think it was 60 million. What was it? What was the Ugarte fee? I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, $52 million. I I'm I think he improves our squad. I wasn't necessarily thrilled with the deal. I was happy that we did some good negotiations and brought the deal down to somewhere where something that we wanted. But is our midfield balanced? No. If we adding Ugarte did not balance our midfield in any way. Um, but I think he improves the squad. So, it's a long-term play. He's younger. He's 24, I believe. So, this is one for, we expect him to be here for a while and contribute eventually once the team continues to improve. So I'm not too mad at that. Um, Obviously Mazraoui and De Ligt came in. Lenny Yoro, arguably one of the highest rated teenage center backs. No, not even arguably. He is one of the highest rated teenage center backs in the world. Madrid wanted him. But we were able to get him, which is obviously amazing. And then Josh Zirkzee, who I think is going to end up being my favorite player this season. So good in terms of incomings, and then obviously the outgoings. We did a ton of deals. McTominay, we Mabry, Palestri, AWB, Varane, obviously left on free agency. Mason left to Marseille. Kampuala, Van de Beek. Like, we got rid of a lot of players. So yeah, the window was good for us, man. The window was good for us. I can't even complain. I can't complain. I literally just spent the first 20 minutes complaining, but I'm talking about like in totality. You feel me? In totality, I feel like it was still a good window. Now, do I think we're gonna perform well based off of what I'm seeing early? I said we're gonna finish third this season, so I'm holding Eric Ten Hag to that standard. Nothing less than third. Nothing less than third. I'm deadly serious. So he doesn't have excuses anymore. He can't use the injury. He can't use injuries this season. I'm sorry. He can't use injuries. Yeah, there's no Shaw. There's no Malacia. There's no Mason Mount right now. There's no Hoyland right now. Not an excuse. There's not an iota of an excuse because we brought in players for him. Players that he's linked to, he wanted, like De Ligt, who is a former Ajax player, Mazraoui, former Ajax player, Xerxes, Dutch talent. These are profiles that he wanted. So I'm gonna be real. The fact that we couldn't get a Sancho replacement is a fucking disgrace. Honestly, we don't finish higher than sixth. Well, I hear it, Paul. I hear it. I just think that, it was never going to be a perfect window. It was never going to be a perfect window. And I agree that we should have brought in somebody. But hey, listen, the fan base thinks that we're good. The fan base thinks that we're good with the wide players we have. So listen, let's just see it. Let's just see it. Let's score goals. Who would score the goals or even create goals? I don't know. But the fan base is telling me that we're good with Rashford, Garnacho, Ahmad. We're good. We're good out wide. Maybe Xerxes plays out wide. There's rumors of Xerxes has the ability to play out wide. I haven't really seen him play out wide before, so I can't speak to that. All right. Anthony as well. Listen, Anthony Dos Santos, man, he's going to change our life this season. He's going to change our 100 million euros. Anthony. So let's see it. That's his guy. So we'll see what happens. This man said, man, I hate this club. I don't hate the club. I get frustrated with the club, but it's a love-hate relationship. I know it's a toxic relationship. It's like an ex. It's like a toxic ex. Just you need to make sure you avoid that, man. But nah, I can't avoid Man United, bro. There's also some interesting new, man. The Sterling thing, the Sterling news, Sterling to Arsenal. I don't know what materialized that we couldn't get in at least a Chelsea. We didn't get Chukwuemeka. There was links to Chukwuemeka. There was links to Sterling, but we didn't bring in any players. Like, so I just that was a bit frustrating. I can't lie. Still, it was a bit frustrating, but It is what it is, fam. It is what it is, fam. Sterling to Arsenal, man. Sterling to Arsenal. What are y'all saying on Sterling to Arsenal? What are y'all saying on Sterling to Arsenal? Listen, I think a lot of Arsenal fans are mad at that. That Sterling is coming into the club. Listen, I know most people think Sterling is washed. Obviously, he's not the player he was 3 years ago. I'm not arguing that. He's not. I'm not saying he's that. But as a squad player, Raheem Sterling for a team who's going for a title, there's not a lot of. I don't think there's a ton of pressure on him. There's more pressure on the players that have already been there. Like he's there to just add something a little different. I don't think it's too bad. I just don't. I think Arsenal's window was bad. I think if they had done more things and then we just Sterling is like a bit of like a icing on the cake or whatever. It seems like Sterling's they're one of their biggest moves. I think that's the real issue. But yeah, I think Arsenal's still gonna be good, man. Listen, we control them all we want, but they're gonna be in that title race. And I think adding Sterling does not making them worse by any stretch of the imagination. Like they were bringing in the likes of, respectfully, Reece Nelson, Nketiah, right? Not good enough. Sterling's better than Reece Nelson, and he's better than Nketiah. So I think it's an add to their squad, man. I think it's a value add to the squad. Osimhen's deal didn't go through, which is crazy because now it's Lukaku and Osimhen on the same team. I think they're going to send Osimhen to the gulag, man. I don't see him getting game time, which is really sad. It's really sad. I think that's unfortunate that a player of his talent. Listen, I don't rate him that highly as a player, personally, but I still think he should be playing week in, week out for a top club. I think he's good enough, right? He's proven that he's won a league title. He's won a lot of things he's won a league title and been a part of a lot of success in his career. So yeah, it's a weird situation. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Are they gonna just play him? Maybe bring him off the bench, or because they brought in Lukaku to play, not to sit on the bench. So that's gonna be a crazy situation. Another crazy situation. I gotta pull this one up. Ivan Toney to Saudi, man. I think it's Al Ahly. Is that how you say it? This one's unfortunate, man, because I think he's too good to be. He's in his prime, and the fact that he's going to Saudi right now is a bit unfortunate, right? Ivan Toney to Al Ahly. Here we go. Deal completed between clubs and Brentford for £40 million package. Medical done. Contract agreed, and Ivan will travel to Saudi this weekend to be presented. Osimhen deal off, and Toney now finally done. Yeah, so he's just too good to be in Saudi right now, bro. He should be helping a Premier League team win a league title, bro. That's how good he is. He should be playing for Man United or Arsenal or Chelsea, even City, whatever, Liverpool. Like that's the level he's at. That's how good he is as a player. No cap. And listen, he's definitely going there because of the money. And I am pro athletes getting money, so I never really criticize that too much. But it's just, I think it's unfortunate. This egghead needs to leave ASAP. Also, Wilcox and Ashworth have absolutely fleeced us, pricing Sancho at 25 effing million. Absolute taking the piss here. Listen, I'm not a big fan of the deal either, but there's two sides to it. Obviously, it's 25 million, but it's an 8 to 9 million pound loan fee. I believe that's going to be, so it's more than 25 million. It's more than 25 million. And also he's on massive wages. So morning time, it's 5 a.m. Oh, wow. Much love, bro. Appreciate you, man, for watching from South Africa, bro. I really appreciate it. Big up to the chat, man. That's real love right there. That's real love right there. I really appreciate you. Yeah, but yeah, it's just, I think the wages. So we're offsetting his wages. We get an 8 to 9 million pound low fee, right? And then 25 million. My issue is not even necessary. Listen, the price is low, but we're offsetting wages, and it's more than 25 million at the end of the day. Like it's gonna be the loan fee plus the 25 million. I think they have to finish just 14th for us to get 25 million, plus the 8 to 9 million in loans, plus the wages. Like the money is less the issue, more so than what are we gonna do in attack? What are we going to do in attack? That's the real question. I just where are the goal? Listen, Xerxes is is going to be very good for us, and hopefully he allows us to score more goals. And because we haven't had a player like him since Martial, right? Who has the link play and all that. Um, who has the hold up ability. Maybe he gives us more balance. Maybe he plays as the 10 and Bruno plays as the false 9. And who knows? Maybe that helps us. But I still think we're going to be. I still think it's going to be a challenge for us to score goals. I really do. I really do think it's going to be a challenge for us to score goals. I hope I'm wrong though. I really hope I'm wrong though. But yeah, back to Ivan Toney real quick. I'm sad we didn't go. Why didn't we go after Ivan Toney? Why did Man United not go after Ivan Toney? Like, I don't get that one personally. That's something that's a player that would have helped us tremendously, man. Ivan Toney would have been so good for us. And 40 million pounds. I think he would have been that would have been an absolute steal. 40 million for a player who would make us we would start scoring a ton of goals. If we lost Jaden Sancho, but we brought in Ivan Toney, I'd be like, listen, Jaden, I appreciate you. Ivan's here. I'm not worried because now I know we have someone who's gonna revolutionize the way we play up top and assist our wide players in getting goals. Tony's personality isn't good. I think that's why most teams don't want him. What does that mean? His personality isn't good. Like, I don't know what that means. He seems like a chill guy, right? I know I know like he had very open talks about like wanting to move from Brentford. I don't care about that. I'm from the States, bro. I'm gonna be real. Athletes talk. So tell me, I'm gonna be real, man. We need to bring in an academy attacker because this club is effing stupid at signing attackers, man. Absolutely nothing right now. Tony, oh my lord, we missed out on the steal. Yeah, we missed out on a huge steal. Huge steal, bro, because Ivan Toney is proper. He would walk in and immediately be our best forward. He'd be our best attacking player, better than all of our creative players. He would be the best player. No question. So it's frustrating. Outside football, especially because he's banned. He's not banned. He's not banned. He's been, I mean, he served his crime, he served his time, and I honestly don't care about that. I don't. I literally don't care about that. Are you a good player? When you are on the pitch, do you perform? Mind you, do you remember the way he played versus us last season? The way he ragdolled Alessandro Martinez? Come on, man. 10 people watching. Smash up, guys. Come on. Temi is bringing quality and football knowledge. Let's go. I appreciate you, man. Guys, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, stay locked in. It says 79 people for me. I don't know if that's inaccurate. Yeah. I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, guys, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Stay locked in. Oh, it's because of there it is. It's because of Twitter. People are watching on Twitter. Guys, if you're watching on Twitter, make sure to jump into the YouTube. Get in the comments. You feel me? Get in the comments as always. But yeah, guys, it's unfortunate. Listen, I think the reality is that the window didn't end the way we wanted to, but I really think we should take a step back, look at the big picture. I think Ineos made a lot of correct decisions. I'm not going to let one decision deter that. You feel me? I'm not going to let one decision deter that. You feel me? Yeah. Anyway, let me see. Let's see if Staffy's still going to hop on. Let's see. Let's shoot him a text real quick. But yeah, guys, no. What are we saying, man? Actually, guys, how many likes are we on? Let's get to at least 10 likes, guys. Let's get to at least 10 likes. Show your boy some love. Let's see. Let's see. Likes, guys. Let's get to it. Yeah, over 10 people watching. Yeah, we're almost at 10 likes, guys. Almost at 10 likes. Hit the like button, people. And guys, for those watching on Twitter, make sure to hop over to YouTube, man. Just go search Wavy Temi _ hop over to YouTube and hit the like button, man. I appreciate the love on Twitter, though. That's always dope. That's always dope. So I like the fact there's over 80 people watching on Twitter and YouTube. We got like 10 people on YouTube, over 70 people on Twitter. That's pretty cool, man. We don't have depth on left back and right wing. Yeah, I agree. Listen, here's the reality. Here's the reality of the situation, fellas and ladies. Um, we were never going to get everything done this window. Never going to happen. If you thought that we were going to get every single area fixed, not the it was never going to be the case. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that because at the end of the day, I'm looking years ahead. Ten Hag surplus to requirements, in my opinion. He's not going to be here for very long. I really believe that. So I think Ineos are just looking. They're spending giving themselves more time to find the manager that they want. Um, and hopefully they find the right guy. Hopefully they find the right guy. Um, do, 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 do. Hopefully they find the right guy. Amad Diallo, I couldn't agree. Even low man is crazy. Yeah, no. I listen. I would have liked to get a left back in. Absolutely, would have liked to get a left back in. But we're gonna rock with Mazraoui and Dallo for a little bit. I think Shaw will be back in a couple of months. Backup options. Um, it's gonna be maybe Martinez at left back or whatever. I don't know, man. Maybe a mass. Maybe a mass will play. Did we? I don't think we loaned him out. So I think we should sell Sancho earlier and find his replacement. Yeah, if we were gonna do it, I definitely think we should have brought somebody in. I agree, because now what is our options? What are our options? Is there a young player in the academy that they're looking at that they think is a legitimate option? I didn't see any this preseason, right? So that's the tricky part about this, man. Is I genuinely worry how we're going to score goals. I genuinely worry how we are going to score goals, man. It's bothersome. My starting lineup for Liverpool. So tomorrow I'm dropping my preview. So Amad Diallo, stay tuned for that. It'll be earlier in the day. So probably around when the teams are kicking off and stuff, or probably after the team. I take that back. Probably after the teams kick off and stuff. So yeah, guys, make sure to check out I'll make sure to hit your notification. But I'm gonna drop the stream link after this. You feel me? I'm gonna drop the stream link after this, and you'll be able to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the content. You feel me? You know, I don't want to give away my cards too soon. I don't want to give it, but I will give you a hint. I am nervous. I am nervous for that game. Like, we have to win it. We got to win it, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We have to win that game. We just have to win it. That's the reality. And I'm genuinely worried that we might not do that. So, but it's Old Trafford. It's Old Trafford. We always do well at Old Trafford, man. So we gotta. There's always some form of hope. There's always some form of hope. Let's see. Let's see. But what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying about rank the window on a scale of 1 to 10, fellas? What are you giving the window in totality? Are you happy? Are you sad? Like, what are you feeling? Drop your thoughts in the comments real quick as I search for this thing. What are y'all feeling, man? Is it frustration? Is it like, I know it didn't end well for a lot of people, but what are your overall thoughts on, what was an interesting season, man, or an interesting summer window? Uh, I would really love to hear everyone's thoughts on that. Okay, Amad Diallo. Oh, it would have been a 7, but we messed up last minute, so it's a 4. I don't agree with that. For me, 8 to 8.5. 8 to 8.5. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I would give it like a 7.5. I'd give it like a 7.5 if I'm being honest. Uh I don't think it's definitely not a 4. Don't let one deal deter you, my brother. Don't let one deal deter you, guys. I'm still here. Let me charge my laptop before it. Let me put my laptop on the charger real quick. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, fellas. I don't know where my charger just disappeared to. I don't know where my charger just disappeared to, but I'm on 5%. Damn. Hold up. I'm gonna find it, fellas. I don't know where that junk just went. But yeah, guys, smash up the like button. 7 out of 10 with disappointment in it. No left back, no additional striker, and free midfield signing because we got rid of many players. 100%. 7 out of 10. I'm pissed off we sold Sancho straight to our rivals. Yeah, that's obviously the frustrate. That's the biggest frustration. I would have given it a higher grade if we didn't do that, but I would give it a 7.5 out of 10 still. 7.5 out of 10 still. If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap up here soon. It's been a good stream. It's been a good stream. Make sure to stay tuned. I'm going to do a watch along for the Liverpool game. It's not going to be the prettiest one because I won't have a scoreboard, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun nonetheless. So make sure to hit the like button, guys. I'm really apologies for that, guys. I know we're 40 minutes in. We've talked about pretty much everything. I've shared my thoughts. But yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting few months, man. That is for certain. That is for certain. It is going to be an interesting few months. But I think it's I just where we're not going to score goals, man. But Liverpool preview tomorrow. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will see y'all fellas soon. I'll see y'all tomorrow. So make sure to stay tapped in, stay locked in as always. We'll talk, all right? Deuces.